Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cohasset Sports Update. I'm your host, Ronan Carnes, and this is episode 3 of our inaugural fall season. With only one team still left in the playoffs, we're going to take a trip back to the football team. But in other news, I do want to congratulate all the other winners fall sports teams. Congrats to the volleyball team for making it to the Sweet 16, the field hockey team and girls soccer team for making it to the Final Four, and the boys soccer team to the Elite Eight. Today, I'm joined by senior football player Michael Wildfire. Michael, thanks for being here. How are you?
Thank you for having me. Doing good.
Michael's been here playing football here for all 4 years. He started for 3 of those seasons, and he's the quarterback for the Super Bowl-bound Skippers. So, Michael, being the 1 seed, it's easy to feel like you have a target on your back, a lot of pressure, game in, game out. How do you feel you've been able to limit the emotions on the field and just been able to go out there and play your game?
Yeah, so I think it's definitely different being the 1 seed. Coming from a small town of Cohasset, you play Hingham, you play Scituate. You play all these bigger towns kind of around us growing up in elementary school and middle school, so being the 1 seed is definitely a change for us. But I think we definitely played a tough schedule where we played bigger towns going to the games. The other team kind of sees us as, oh, this is going to be an easy win, but we kind of embrace that underdog mentality. So I think we're going to be really ready for this, and it's going to feel nice to kind of have everyone behind us rooting for us.
Yeah, of course. And last year, you guys maybe didn't have the best season by your standards. Finished, 3-5, something like that?
Yeah.
Finished 3-5. You didn't make a big run in the playoffs, but what changes have you and the team made last year to this year, put you guys in the position you're in right now, giving yourselves a chance tonight?
Yeah, I think a big thing, it all starts in the weight room in the off season. That was definitely a main point by our coaches and our captains, JT, Noah, and Gus. Starting in the weight room, it's like we've been pushed around the past 3 years, like our freshman year, sophomore year, and junior year in the playoffs, and we wanted to be that team that pushes other teams around this year. So you can see up front, we call them the Hogs, our linemen they're big kids. They put a lot of effort in the off season, and it definitely shows. Because we've had an incredible run game, as Gus is the leading rusher in Cohasset football history. Just an amazing season up front, and it all starts with putting in effort in the weight room in the off season.
And what would you say your guys' biggest key to success was this year? Maybe some challenges you overcame to bring you guys closer together, or maybe just one game that kind of brought everything together?
Yeah, I think that Plymouth North game, homecoming, was a huge turning point for us. I think everyone that game was just kind of all right, we got nothing to lose. This is a big town we're playing. They're rolling right now. They're undefeated. We've got a loss on our schedule already. Let's turn the season around right now. But I think definitely coming back after that first loss, week 1 versus Norwell, and everyone was all right, let's not lose another game this year. We have big goals. Don't get discouraged by 1 loss early in the season. And obviously that Norwell team's going into the Super Bowl, playing tonight also. So I think that's something we definitely had to overcome, and I think we did a good job of it.
Yeah. And I asked JT about this earlier, but being a part of it, how do you feel the fan turnout's been? I feel like it's been exceptionally better than the past couple of years.
Yeah, I can't give enough credit to the fans, and the high schoolers, student section is definitely the best it's been in years. My 4 years here, 100% the best student section we've had.
Yeah.
So just thank you to you guys, and the turnout's been amazing. You hear all these people around town, all people that have lived in Cohasset for years say the student section's been amazing. All these interviews that I've had, the reporters all ask oh, how's the student section impacting you? It's been really amazing. So everyone notices it. So thank you to everyone.
It's great to hear. So tonight you guys take the trip to Gillette. How are you feeling tonight?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good. Not even nervous. I'm just excited to play. I can't wait to get out on the field, and I think I'm speaking for everyone when I say that. So.
Love that. You guys are playing Amesbury tonight, right? They have a very unique way of playing from what I've heard. So how do you guys feel you match up overall? And this week in practice, have you guys changed anything going up against this new play style?
Yeah, definitely they play very different from a lot of teams that we've seen, but luckily we have Randolph on our schedule that runs a similar offense where they run a wing T, it's called. And so it's a similar style of running the ball where they're not going to throw the ball much, but they have a lot of guys kind of in the box. So we've seen it before, and definitely practicing is different this week because you're getting ready for kind of fight in the box between the kind of in the trenches with the lines. But I think going back to what we've done this offseason, like our linemen are a lot bigger this year, and I think we're really ready for that challenge.
Mm. And the last time Cohasset football went and won the championship was 2021. Do you notice any similarities on that team that has kind of put you in that similar position?
I think definitely our coaches kind of have preached physicality. Like that's a main focus, and that's a lot of what they say they saw on that 2021 team. So I think we try to emulate that definitely. And I've seen some of the kind of conversations that they've had. I've watched that Road to the Super Bowl documentary a few times. So definitely just like trying to emulate what they did and kind of copy it, but do it in our own way too.
Do you think you guys might get your own Road to the Super Bowl if you win tonight?
I mean, I'd hope. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. I mean, Toby made that good one for soccer last year, so
Yeah.
I can see him doing that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So I think from what I've seen, a lot of guys all season have stepped up when their number's been called. Maybe they didn't expect to play all year, but who would you say like the biggest impact players have been throughout the whole year?
That's a good question. It's really hard to kind of pick out one guy, but I'd say there was a lot weighing on the O-line this year. Like that was going to be like, if our O-line was good, we were going to be a really good football team, and I think like they've stepped up more than even like anyone else could ask for. Yeah. Like all those guys up front, it's like this line is like almost unstoppable. Like our offense, it makes our offense really hard to guard. Just having guys like that are like gritty, motivated, and big. It's like I'm not sure. It's definitely a tough task for a defensive coordinator.
I definitely remember in the Northbridge game, I think it was like the third quarter or something like that. I remember just watching Gus get a run, and I just saw the seas just part because the O-line just completely opened up. It's probably one of the biggest holes I've ever seen. Like, is that just what you've been seeing all year out of them?
Yeah, exactly. Like they just, it's amazing. You literally just watch a hole just open up right in front of you. It makes it so easy for me and Gus, and I know he'd be saying the same thing, but we couldn't be any more grateful to have them on our side.
And I also want to talk about Nolan and Gus because Gus did break the record for single season rushing touchdowns, and Nolan he still could, but he's gonna end up pretty short. So like, what do you think? Because I know Nolan maybe didn't play as receiver as much last year. Obviously, Gus played a lot last year, but how do you think they've like molded into the players they did this year? Because I think they are different players from last year, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think Gus has put on, I think he says 35 pounds since last year, which is incredible, but that just shows how much effort he's put in. He's really bought into this team, which is really awesome to see. And then Nolan, also same thing, like over the spring, he put on a ridiculous amount of weight too. I think it was like 10 to 20 pounds, which is just really impressive. And those are two like key factors for our team definitely. So it shows like if you put the work in, like you're going to see results, which I think is really cool to see.
And then your offense is mainly seniors, would you say that?
Yeah, there's a lot of seniors.
Your defense, I feel like I've seen more juniors stepping up. How do you feel like guys like, I think it was Michael Owens, Graham Simmons, Chris McSweeney, Nick Asher, like do you think they've made an impact like just as big as any of the seniors have? Yeah,
for sure. I think all of them. Graham was playing on Northbridge's wide receiver 1 last week, playing corner. He's playing safety this week, so he's very versatile. Mike's one of the fastest kids on our team, definitely. Will Sandy can play D-tackle and middle linebacker. Tony's playing middle linebacker for us this week, which is a huge task because Noah's out. And then Nick's one of the best forces we've seen at DN probably. I can't speak for before I was here, but probably in a while in Cohasset.
And you have one of the best kickers in the state.
I know, Jack Roach. He's been unreal this year.
Money.
Yep.
All right, Michael. Well, I think that's all. Thank you so much for coming on today. I wish you the best of luck, and I'll, of course, be there to root you on. But if the worst case scenario, I think you guys have a lot to be proud of this season. You guys made a really good run. I don't think a lot of people outside the school maybe expected you guys to go this far. So I think that's really a testament to you guys, the captains, the offense, I think everyone, the coaches. It's just been great effort. It's been fun to watch. So thank you for that. And tune in next time for the Cohasset Sports Update. Thank you for watching.